Namaste. My name is Dr. Chetali Samant. I'm an Ayurvedic physician, a diet and lifestyle expert, and a yoga expert. I practice in two locations in Bangalore. One is Ayush Ayurcare Malleshwaram and another is Earthen Wellness, Alsur Road. We read a lot about a diet which eliminates gluten and a diet which eliminates dairy from a person's diet or a woman's diet, especially if she is suffering from Pcos. There are a lot of studies which indicate towards leaving out gluten to help weight loss in Pcos. Although I wouldn't recommend it as a must-do thing if you are suffering from Pcos or trying to lose weight, but if you have felt that you have kind of hit a roadblock or you have kind of hit a wall while being on weight loss with Pcos, and if you are including weight in your diet till then, and if you feel that you are not able to lose weight effectively, leaving out gluten from your diet kind of helps achieve a better weight loss and a better hormonal control. Many people ask us what is the relation or what is the logic of excluding gluten. Gluten is a protein which is found in wheat, rye and barley. In the Indian subcontinent, gluten is majorly taken in the form of various forms of wheat. For example, wheat flour or suji. These are the forms in which we include wheat in our diet. So giving up wheat and the gluten which is contained in wheat kind of helps in reducing basic inflammatory processes which are triggered in our colon, that is our large intestine. Studies show that Pcos is a disease which is triggered by minute foci of inflammation in our gut. Although it's not substantiated by all studies, but it's a very understandable, relatable and a logical theory that any inflammation which is triggered in the colon can trigger widespread inflammation throughout our body, which can lead to metabolic disorders, not just like Pcos, but like other diseases like type 2 diabetes or say the high levels of cholesterol and even obesity. So leaving out gluten, yes, it does help to lower the inflammation levels in the body and kind of helps the body overcome the barrier that, of not being able to lose weight faster. So yes, I have also observed it in my clients that leaving out gluten does help them to achieve some amount of a faster weight loss as compared to a diet which is inclusive of gluten. Now it also depends from what kind of a ethnic eating habit you come from. Suppose you belong to a culture, for example, north of India, which is majorly dependent on wheat as a staple in their diet. The south of India is more dependent on rice, whether the north of India is more dependent on wheat as a staple grain in their diet. So it also depends on your ethnic eating habits. Suppose you belong to the southern continent or the peninsula of India and you predominantly fall in the rice eating belt, then it's definitely more advisable for you to leave out gluten altogether, because it's very much possible. You can shift on to better varieties of rice, the unpolished rice, the red rice varieties, the boiled rice varieties, the long grain varieties of rice, which have a medium to low glycaemic index and definitely help in weight loss in Pcos. And if you belong to the northern areas of India where wheat is definitely a staple, maybe you can reduce the intake of wheat for some time or some days of the week. Start including more millets in your diet or start moving to other seeds and other forms of flour. For example, rajgira or amaranth is a very good grain to adopt in diet. It's extremely light in weight and very beneficial for weight loss in Pcos. So although I won't recommend that it's absolutely essential you have to leave out gluten to be able to manage Pcos and to manage weight loss in Pcos, it's a very good change to adopt. I've seen many people being benefited by it. And if you have the obvious signs of some of the signs that your body might not be processing gluten well, for example, having symptoms like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, having loose stools the day following intake of wheat, or you have been suffering from excessive gases or a poor digestion, then yes, it definitely helps to leave out gluten and it does help weight loss in Pcos.